Hello everybody, welcome back to me playing Oneshot again. If you didn't tune in last episode, we just got to the Glen and a lot has happened and it's like wow, it's genuinely crazy how this is going. I haven't all of this has come as like a huge curveball because like I've said time and time again, wasn't really what I was planning. But oh crap, sorry, that was my phone. Whoopsie daisies. Regardless, it's time we play. Do excuse me, as I believe there is an error. Stop the recording real quick and fix an issue because the game is, or I guess not the game, my PC has decided it doesn't want to work today, it doesn't want to cooperate, so I have to restart. So yeah, gotta end recording real quick. See y'all in a moment. That's not the stop recording button. Hello again. I believe I fixed the issue that I was having, and if I have, then that means we can get on to what I was originally planning, which was playing the game. The music. Also, interestingly enough, our last playthrough, Nico would speak to us or say something about the darkness every time, and now Nico isn't saying anything at all. We can't go back now, Samuel. But yeah, I think that's pretty. Looks like parts of the ground is missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. Good to know. Hello. Lost communication with the guardian outside of the city gate. The big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. I guess we have to do that first then, There's a phosphor tree. Oh my god. Isn't that the city gate? It's not looking too good. There's one of the phosphor trees. Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. All I've really got to say is, how much we can do for him. There's squares all over the big robot. That is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper rooms. Alright. If I'm correct, around this area is where we meet Alula and Calibus. The blocks seem to be getting squares. Isn't that the room where we see the computer? How are we... Okay, well... You know what? It might all be a part of it. Maybe we don't need to talk to the computer quite as much since we already know the code to the gate, really. Can't go to the left either. It's squared. Alright. fair enough, I guess. You know. So, our only option is to go down and to the right. At least that's what it looks like. Isn't this where Calamus and Alula? This is where Maze is, I know that. I hope Maze hasn't been squarified. Because if she has, then... Savior, you're here to see me. What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers, the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good. For this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. People deserve to live, even if just for another day. Do not worry. I'm fine. Well, I suppose we shouldn't waste time, you know, getting to business, I guess. Hello, person. Two children reside near here. I assume Calamus and Tallulah's place is still blocked. Pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Yep. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot, ow. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, geez. You guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the Savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares, they're way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Samuel. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Oh gosh, would it be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How'd you know my name? What again? Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right. Yes, of course. Phew. You were saying about the gate? Oh, right. Okay, Greens. I just checked that. I didn't know if the green screen was properly set up or not, so I was kind of worried. But by the looks of it, it is, yeah. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I remember. I mean, I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh. Passage to the burial ground? That's the one. Oh. I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention, the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay. That's okay. I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright. In that case, please follow us. Nico, you're having too many close calls. Squares are blocking the doorway. Yeah. Nico, we gotta keep this thing under wraps. It's a big thing. At least the courtyard isn't affected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds for our old friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. There's clovers everywhere, all around out here. Wait a minute. Fish! Fish! That's still there, that's nice. Bell. I get a feeling the journal's gonna glow and we're gonna get something here. It's a clover. Who's that goober? Nico? Nico, what's wrong? You looked like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It's like a dream, but only for a split second. It sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. It's glowing alright, yep. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the books started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where'd you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Samuel, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. So... I think we have to like stand on the clover and then maybe it'll work. Oh, it's like proper orientation. That's how. Alright. Whoa. How'd that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. Exact same thing happened at the Barrens. Back at the Barrens, but seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? It sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Samuel must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Samuel are with us. Well, Samuel made the boat appear. It should be safe. What do you think, Samuel? Here we go. I don't see why we'd turn back now at this rate, to be honest. We're already this far in, you know? It makes me happy to see stuff like this. I love it. It's so adorable. It's crazy. It's also happy. So nice. And we're here. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. It's a gravestone. Anything special? It's a gravestone. Okay, my guess is there isn't much special here in terms of other gravestones than this. This is her grave. Huh. It's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Lila, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes. Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today. We met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico. Hi. It's a gravestone. Anything else? At least I still got my sister. Oh. Hope she can see us wherever she is. Okay, it must just be the same dialogue. That's sweet, albeit sad, to know that they get to see their mom again. Or, I guess, a gravestone of their mom. Who are you? You're new. It's you. My name is Nico. Ah, nice to finally meet you. Oh, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you, too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you'd be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. Told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out, that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about, though? Is that the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the... Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It's not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I know some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. He's still back at the main islands. Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh? What's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Think you'll be able to fix it if Samuel and I help you with those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. Sorry. We'll try anyway. Can't really do anything else right now. Yeah. I'm gonna move the mic away a little bit, just so that way it isn't messing up my face. Crowbar. I have one of those. It's a crowbar. It's a plane. Flying machine. Right. Alright, so... I still have the gas mask. I still have the gas mask, the journal, the gloves, the crowbar. That makes me think we'll need it eventually. But I'm not sure what to do with it as of now. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. You know where I can find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah! I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Broken glass. Guess that means he'd be willing to trade for practically anything, as far as I'm concerned. But, by the looks of it, it's time for us to go back here. Ploink. Can't fast travel. Oh yeah, I am inside technically, aren't I? Yeah. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie doodle. Oh. The gate. The bridge is broken. I think we'll do it again. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Yeah. Nico, you do you. We eat to save the world, but nap time is always sacred. Oh? Nothing of note? That's... Can we just do that over and over again? So I just realized I didn't disconnect from my friends in chat, so I'm probably blowing up their stuff with like opening and closing it. It still appears that nothing happened, which is weird. Oh, maybe I could find a... Oh, wait a minute. No, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say maybe I could find a way around somewhere in the ruins. But 99% of the stuff here is all blocked off by, you know, blocks. So, you know, not really much. I was wondering. It's a question that kind of bugged me for a bit. Anything we can say, Divine Lady? Hello. I have something to ask of you. Yes? Looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken. That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. You need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. Something about that don't look right. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... The music going silent, that caught me off guard. Like, I get that something was gonna happen. Wasn't expecting it to just happen right then and there. But, at the very least, we can traverse the glen a bit more easily, if not, you know, at all. Although, I definitely assume it'd be a lot easier. The bridge to the forest was just restored. Village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. Plant Spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I think the Plant Spirit is in a bit of trouble right now by the look of it. Or I guess I should say more so than just in a bit of trouble, really. This bridge is restored, which I'm pretty sure we could do it before, but, you know, keep stuff destroyed. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Hello, person. Research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on. By the way, do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. I mean, they mentioned the research station. It shouldn't be that hard. Do you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? What is a flying machine? Never mind. Yeah, these, unfortunately, these robots seem to be wholly unhelpful. So, you know. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the glen. Hello. Do you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is. But any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right. I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Samuel? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait. But if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Samuel and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Do what you must. See you on the other side, brother. Guess we have no choice but to take this, Samuel. We depowered it. Oh, the robots. A robot without power. Well, we've got a charged battery at least. So, you know. Could be worse. land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but it looks like the vines are slowing it down. My mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. All my stuff is back in my car, which was sadly abandoned when I was running from LA. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny thing? Don't think I have anything like that. Wait. You do have this box thingy you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah. Bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Oh, thank you. Okay. I was wondering, do I have to like smash this with the crowbar? What a day. Aren't you like the demon cow? Ram, my bad. Oh well. Sniff. Oh, sorry. Are you okay? I want to go back home. Poor kid. Nothing's biting. Huh. Yep. The village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh. Squares are bad news, man. The vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the glen said hi. Also, ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. Actually, I suppose I can just do that, can't I? It's about done here, so let us know when you want to go back to the ruins. Okay. Did you find any... What were you looking for again? Gears? Gears! Did you find any of those? No, but I found this music box, though. Ooh. This almost feels to me like, you know, one last hurrah. You know, one big thing for one shot, you know? Alright, so, oh no. Sorry, I forgot. Parts we need to find again: a battery for the engine, a few gears to replace the broken one. If you can find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. Battery. Found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. Excuse me, I was having a sip. Awesome drink. The research station? Yeah. It's powering all the robots here. I felt bad for taking it. You can always just give it back later. Alright. Still need a few gears to put this engine back together. Please do what you must to find some. Found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of those my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where'd you get this from, by the way? A trader in the village gave it to me. I see. father saying they used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world despite, sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine. Well, it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. You might keep me company. How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck. Don't worry, I'm making decent progress. Should be able to make it to the city by tonight, if you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. Then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. You remember her from the last time we were in this world. Is it that fox thing that hid behind the tree? What does she look like? It's going to sound strange, but... What did I say, bro? I knew it. She's a fox. Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I got so caught up with it. And I just kind of forget everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. Then I just get really sad. I know this for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How did you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. But Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plane is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of the square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So, what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. Squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. Excuse me. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah, but how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So, what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our homeworld, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, I also need to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but he did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kind of just ended up floating in the void, indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Samuel? Yeah? The operator, Samuel, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So, Samuel was the living person you needed to borrow. No? That would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand if you are upset. But please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know? So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Lula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. Looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off into the city too, if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh, yeah! Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. Squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. All this art, it's so pretty. I love it. I wish I was talented enough to make something like this. I love it. Look, it's so cute. I love it. Oh, it makes me so mad. I wish I was so much better at drawing so I could do stuff like this. Because doesn't it just look pretty? I wish I could set this as my background for my PC, something like this. It's so pretty, you know? I'm sorry, I'm rambling, aren't I? Phew. Made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first timers always delightful to watch. Oopsie. Hey, Samuel. That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah, thanks. What for? Flying? Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best I can. If it's all just machine, this world is still nice. I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. Glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we've met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. Pick up the siblings too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... No. They're... trapped on the island. Calamus. Alula. There. We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it has a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? No, don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Samuel, let's do our best. I don't think it's safe to use this again, Samuel. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised with how this is turning out. Like how, you know, I genuinely wasn't expecting something this cool. Although I guess I really should have. Because, you know, the devs are just great at doing this sort of thing. They always manage to surprise me without fail. And I've just now realized that the green screen, because of this, has been messing up the whole time and occasionally cutting in. Dang it. Oh well. You know what? It'll be fine. It'll all be alright. But yeah. That concludes the second part of Solstice. Or I guess isn't that what it's called? Yeah, it should be Solstice, right? That's what we had to enter in the computer at the beginning. I remember. But yeah, that's the second part. I do hope you all have enjoyed watching me go through this for the first time, because I know I probably will. Looking back through the footage, seeing how much of a moron I was doing stuff. But yeah. I really don't want to stop playing. I want to keep going, but I know I can't. It makes me sad, but you know what? Sometimes to get the good stuff in life, just gotta wait. Though I'm a very impatient person, so no, I'm joking. I'm for real. I'm actually gonna stop now, though. All right. Hope you all had a great night or day, whatever time it may be. For me, it's night. I don't suppose I've explained the reason why I record at night. The reason I record at night is because when I record during the day, the sun, again, I guess not again, but the sun will come up and create a huge spot in this that will annoy me to no end to try and fix, because I can't fix it. It's too much of like a bright spot. So, it messes up the footage, makes everything so much worse. So that's why I record in the dark. Because otherwise, I know that it's all just gonna go to crap. But yeah. Anyways, I do hope you all thoroughly enjoyed this, much as I have. But yeah. I'll see y'all in the next one, I guess. So, bye. Have a nice night or day. Bye bye. Alright, I need to hit the stop recording button.